2019 Gans Creek Classic here Friday, September 27th with Melissa Menghini, the Mizzou senior and former Rockwood Summit High School and Fenton state champ. And before we talk about today, take me back to last May in Fayetteville, Arkansas, when you take third?
Yeah.
In the SEC steeplechase, running a 10:07 to break Carrie Hill's, the former Mizzou All-American school record, and break the Menghini family record.
Yeah.
To break your sister Krista's mark from her SIU days. Tell me just what it was like to put things all together that day and run so fast.
I mean, it felt incredible. That season, the season before, I ran the steeple and it was a disaster. And so I almost stepped away from it for good and just said, I'm not doing this anymore, because I didn't have fun, because
Sure.
I rushed into it way too fast and just was not ready for it. And so,
well, it's not easy on your body.
No. And so the last year we went back and tried it again, and I just loved it right away, because we had been practicing drills like in January, and so I just felt so comfortable over the barriers. And right before SECs, like a few weeks before, the water jump was the thing holding me back.
Yeah.
And along with, the middle of the race, just like falling asleep. But the water jump was super important, and we figured one day in practice, my coach just said, why don't you just drive your knee? And
Sure.
I did, and all of a sudden it was like I loved the water jump, and
Right.
I just felt so strong on it. So at SECs, I felt so ready. And I remember my coach before was saying, you can get anywhere between 1st and 5th in this race.
Sure.
And so he's like really emphasizing, like, you can do good,
Right.
but I don't want to put pressure on you.
Sure.
And, so the whole race, obviously I wanted to be top 3, and so I didn't really realize how fast we were going. I think at one point somebody said 10 flat pace, and
Yeah.
that was pretty exciting, because I don't know, and every water jump I felt like I gained so much ground on everybody, and including the hurdles, and I just feel so comfortable on that now.
Sure.
And so to put it all together in a race and finally do what I thought I was capable of doing was just so amazing, and to have all my teammates there cheering was just incredible. So it made it amazing.
Right. And then take me today. I know you start out the season, LA Nickel here, Mizzou opener, across town and unattached, and you win the race, and so I'm thinking, okay, it's decision time.
Yeah.
Is she gonna redshirt and try to come back for a 5th year next year, but you apparently you were ready and you wanted to race and be a part of the team. Tell me about that decision.
Yeah, so after LA Nickel, I felt really strong, and I talked to my coach, and we knew it's complicated, because it's like, if I were to redshirt, who knows if I'll get injured. And
Sure.
And I knew coming in, obviously my boyfriend Tom's on the team, and I want to have this last season with him, and I want to
Sure.
have this last season with Jordan Cleve and Han Thomas and Sophia. I want to be with them and
Sure.
do this with them, and some of the guys on the team too that I know are going to graduate, and
not have to watch the results from afar at home.
Yeah,
and be stuck at home on meet weekends.
Yeah, I really wanted to be a part of this family and this team and do what we think we can do. And Burns and I had a meeting in his office, and I just sat down, and I was really nervous, because I thought he might say, I want you to redshirt.
Sure.
But he just kind of said, what do you want to do? And I said, honestly, I don't want to redshirt. I
Sure.
really want to race. And he said, I'm glad you say that, because I want you to race.
Right.
So we kind of made the decision together, and I'm very happy we did. I had a little hiccup at
Vanderbilt 2 weeks ago. Sure.
But we've kind of figured out complications there, and hopefully that won't happen again. And so so it felt good out today to I was happy with the performance.
Yeah,
and just
today
to contribute.
in the women's 6K, 4th on the team as you guys win the team title. Talk to me about how things played out today.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
A little warm.
Yeah, it was pretty warm, so I wore sunglasses, which I don't usually do, so I was a little insecure. But
Did you have to get any tips from the Sophia Reset on wearing
I
the sunglasses?
definitely, yes,
Okay.
Yeah. I borrowed Tom's sunglasses,
Okay.
and then I gave them to him right after. But yeah, Sophia's the master at sunglasses, so so I felt like her a little bit, and same with Sarah on our team, wears them every now and then.
Yeah.
So I felt good with the race though, and to have like teammates pass and kind of encourage me, and
21:55 I think.
Yeah, so I was happy with that. I think that's like a minute faster than last week. So I'm happy with that, but yeah, so yeah, I don't know, I was just again happy to contribute to the team and be a part of it.
And what was it like this opening this new course and kind of a this huge deal for this state and huge deal for Missouri, and being to be able to be part of it, and you had your brother here, your sister here, and the two her two twins, and your mom was here. What did today mean, and having this facility be on the first race ever here at Gans Creek?
Yeah, it's incredible too. I mean, first and last time here, I guess, but I mean, I'll probably race unattached next year, but yeah, it was incredible to have everyone here. I just think it's so fun that we have a home course now, because everybody can come out and watch, and that's just so cool to see yellow everywhere, or gold, but same thing. I mean, not really, but to have gold everywhere, and to have I don't know, this feels like a national level course, and it felt to me a lot like Terre Haute, which made it feel special, and so I just love it, and I think it's gonna be great for the high schoolers too, so I'm excited that they'll have this.
And what do you guys need to do to get where you want for your goals? Obviously 3 years ago the women's squad made it to the NCAAs and had a top 15, 16, 14 finish, and 3 last year in the top 30, and this feels like a team, if you guys can stay healthy and continue to progress, that you could put 5 or 6 girls in that top 30 or 40 at regionals, and in 7 or 8 weeks or whatever, and try to get an NCAA bid. Tell me just what you're thinking.
I'm super excited for that. I mean, I talked to Burns too, and even that's one of my friends. Yeah, I talked to Burns too, and when I had my meeting with him, and he kind of just said to me, he said, I think we can get 7 girls in all region, and that kind of was the point where I kind of said, I'm racing, because I want to do this with them, and I just, it's disappointing that, especially Riley, I know she has a stress reaction in her head, but she's just the most amazing person, and so I was really sad about that for her, just as a person. So it's sad we won't have her, and I know Tori's been dealing with a knee thing, but she's so resilient, so I think she'll be back. But yeah, so I'm really excited, because I know that a few people are having some issues right now, but like Burns said, I mean, we have 7 that at least 7 that he thinks can be all region, and all you need, I really think, is 5 to be all region, and so that's pretty exciting. I really have this feeling, like I always have it every year, where I think that we could do really good things, but this year especially, I'm just so confident that our team could win regionals, and so I'm just really excited to see how we do.
What's the 1 or 2 things that you need to work on most? Is it just staying mentally tough middle part of the race, or really focus on finishing strong? What's
I feel really confident in my kick, so I'm happy with that. I think my biggest thing is for sure the middle of the race. I hit like a 1.5 miles, and then it starts kind of feeling a bit tough, and then obviously then people start passing a bit, and it's just staying mentally engaged and saying, you know what, why not me? Like, why can't I do it? So I definitely need to work on that middle bit of the race, and just the endurance bit, because I love the workouts that are just 1K repeats and mile repeats, but the ones that are more like 6 to 8 mile tempo, that's where I kind of start to struggle a bit, so I just need to work on that, I think.
And what's it like coming from such a big, a running family, where your brother Travis ran at Rockwood Summit, your sister obviously ran at St. Joseph's Academy and SIU, and your mom's such a big endurance athlete, runner, cyclist, and you're the youngest of the bunch. What's that like growing up in the Menghini family and around all these endurance athletes?
It's crazy, because you'd think that we get all competitive with each other and that we want to beat each other, but that is just not the case. I mean, we all have always wanted each other to succeed, and so to have Travis and Krista and my mom come out, the people that, the main people that run, and Marcus is doing marathons too, but having them come out here and support me and genuinely want me to do good is just so special, and I just think they've set me up, my whole family set me up to do well, because of how much they've supported me in running in general, and just sports in general. So I feel really special that they've all been really connected with that.
Sure. And lastly, if you want to comment on what the Carissa Schweitzer effect, the first year pro that spent 4 years here at Mizzou and 2 years as a grad, as a volunteer assistant, and 6-time NCAA champ, and so many of the top runners around the state of Missouri and even regionally are kind of wanting to have been inspired by her and are coming to join the program at Mizzou. What was it like to get to run with her for a while and just kind of get to turn on the TV here in a couple of days and watch her run at the World Championships? Anything you feel comfortable talking about her and her impact?
Yeah, I mean, she just honestly, one of the biggest things when I was deciding to transfer, when I saw Carissa win and the team place at nationals, who's at nationals. When I saw that, I said, why didn't I not go to Mizzou? Why did I not choose that? And so she was such a big part of why I chose to go here. And obviously once I saw it on my visit, the campus and everything, I just fell in love with it. But having her on the team was just incredible. Like I just feel so lucky to have gotten to know her and be her teammate. And like genuinely, she's such a good person. To have her on the team and to have her still be here, I mean, not right now, but when she was here, it was just incredible to, I don't know, she was just a nice person. And to see how much work she put in, because it wasn't just given to her, because she just worked so hard. So I'm just so proud of.
Motivates you and the other ladies.
Yeah, because it's like, why not us, you know? And I saw, she's going to be at the World Championships, so it's like I'm so excited. I'm going to schedule all of us on the team too. We'll probably have a watch party or something. Yeah, because we genuinely love her. So Carissa Schweizer effect is real. It got me here, so I mean, I'm sure it got a lot of other people here as well.
Yeah. Well, thanks for putting up with me for so long.
Oh my God,
Appreciate the time, Melissa. Congrats. Good luck. 3 weeks of training and then back to competition in Wisconsin in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.